away, ladies. We are here to do some serious work. You ready?
No, sorry, not ready. Still lost in the color palette for your bridal dresses. My God, these styles are to die for. I want to be a Pakistani bride.
You want to be a Pakistani bride? Do you know what you're saying? Haven't you seen the Pakistani dramas? Tell her, Caitlin, these brides carry the weight of the world on their shoulders.
I agree. I have spent enough time with Laiba and have been exposed to the dramas with total cliffhangers where she'd yell at me for even breathing out loud. Yeah, carrying the weight of the world, spot on. But gosh, these designs. Julie is right. I have not seen a prettier collection of dresses.
Are you intentionally trying to distract me so we've no time left to paint? I know Caitlin has been dreading this session. You too, Julie?
Oh, stop. I am not a conspiracy theorist. No, honest, I want to learn. I've seen your work at Sterling Laiba. It's amazing. Why don't you do it as a full-time job?
She actually does do it full-time, manages the museum and all their programs, and she does paint. Okay, let's start. You're right, Libs. My medium is the camera's lens. I can do wonders with it. Play with light, blur or flatten the background, play with saturation, but holding a paintbrush in my hand, total mental block, I swear.
Caitlin, pick up that brush. Hold it. Feel the bristles. Don't be afraid. It's not a weapon. I promise it won't detonate in your hand. And okay, let's talk about that mental block. Why do you think that is?
Does it have anything to do with what I know? The mind preferring the familiar and blocking out the rest?
It's also the labeling. You put a label and decide based on that. We all do that. Grilled chicken, good. Pasta, bad. Egg jacks up cholesterol. Painting, I'm not supposed to like it. So yeah, a label.
So, no labels then. Do it with an open mind. That's what you're saying?
Yes, but there's more. I tell kids to let the brush do the talking. Let your hand move on the canvas without a plan. Discover things you haven't planned. Seriously, labels are limiting. They make you miss the nuance. Julie, look at that vase. What color is the shadow?
It's gray? No, wait. If I actually look, like really look, there's almost a deep violet in the corner where the light bends.
See what just happened? You heard shadow, you know it's gray, you blurted it out. But then your mind forced you to look, to really look, and you saw violet. You started seeing it as light bending. It took you 10 seconds and you've already trained your mind to not stop at the first response. Look for the 10 solutions that others may not see.
So, no offense, but if I let my mind just wander and if I let my hand do the talking, we'll end up with chicken scratch. Garbage. That's no art.
True that. That's no art. But that's the starting point, Caitlin. The first step. When you do it again, your mind has already seen what it wants, and it will try to bring you closer to that. Then the third attempt, then the fourth.
That can't be how the masters paint. Through these rough drafts?
They are trained. They're not discovering like we are trying to do here. When they are ready, they have already seen the image. They have an imprint in their mind, and the task then is to bring it to the canvas, dot by dot, layer by layer. Listen, I know there's a lot to unpack here. Do this. Here's an exercise. Just sit quietly and look at objects. Look at the shape, how the light is touching it, where the shadow is. Find an apple, a keychain. Take some stones and stack them on your kitchen counter. Learn how to see.
Learn how to see. Okay.
And then wait. Describe it. In words, record yourself describing it. Talk about what you're seeing and also about what you're feeling. Does it remind you of something? Describe it. Then, as we continue, we'll use your description as the prompt as we try to develop it on canvas.
I'm not sure about this. I have no idea how it'll turn out.
So what is the concern? That someone will judge you? Seriously? You'd let that bother you enough to keep you on the sidelines? No, sweets. Jump in. Learn how to see, how to visualize, how to imagine what you're not seeing. Learn this language. And those of you watching at home, go to katakat.net, search for this episode, number 5221. There should be a place for you to upload your stuff. Just do it. Don't think twice. Be vulnerable. We want to capture your raw emotions. I promise, you'd be amazed at the enormous range of what you're going to see.